Hello and welcome, my name's Ryan, I'm also known as RM2K Dev. Today I've got a package in the mail and I believe it's come from the super duper mega spectacular splendorific butter knife company. Now this was a Kickstarter that I backed in the middle of last year. Let's get right to it. I'm going to open this up. This is a real world demonstration to see if the claims that they've made about this butter knife are actually true. Now this has just arrived in the post. I'm actually on my lunch break at work and I was planning on having fruit toast for lunch today, so let's get into it and see what we get in the packaging. Oh, bloody hell. They packaged it well, I'll give them that. It's wrapping, as usual, and there we go. We've made it to the core of the packaging. Oh, very nice packaging. It's quite heavy. That's what I like to feel in my products, is that they are quite heavy. Now, I ordered a few of these because I was going to give them to some family members. So the first thing I'll do is just go over and have a look at this packaging. So, first impressions, it comes in a little slip. It's pretty nice. That's the butter knife there. I've got some fresh butter here. Hard butter, now easy to spread. That's the logos. So the directions, position the knife at a slight angle, apply pressure and swipe, and then flip to spread. So let's give it a shot. Like I said, I got a couple of these for my family because I thought they would be appreciating them. There goes the toast. So let's bring some toast over. This is, like I said, this is my lunch. So I've got some fruit toast there. I've got my butter knife here. Let's get into it. So this is the knife. Quality-wise, it's a little bit lighter than I thought. Actually, I would expect, like in comparison to my own existing butter knives. I'll do a control. I'm going to make this a very scientific experiment. So this is my standard butter knife, and this is the ButterUp Kickstarter special magic knife. So let's get started. First thing I'll do is I will use a standard knife, and we'll demonstrate the problem spreading cold butter onto bread. So let's just take a bit of butter. First of all, it's kind of hard to get onto the knife. This is such a first world problem, I know, but and as you can see, as I start to spread the butter in, I'm basically tearing the piece of bread to shreds. Now, we'll see if this is any different with the super duper stupendous butter knife. So I've made a mess of that. It's a shambles. I know. Throw it over to the side. I will eat that. I will eat that and all of its glory today for lunch. Now, the ButterUp knife. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to rinse it on the tap and just give it a little bit of a clean, just because, you know, you don't know where these have come from. Well, China, obviously, but you never know. So, directions for use. Position knife at a slight angle, scrape through, apply pressure, and then flip the knife and spread. Right, let's try it. So I'm applying pressure, and I'm just going to swipe through. So first impressions, the butter is not any easier to actually gather onto the knife, and strangely enough, I've built up more on this side than I have on the side that you would expect to see the butter. So let me put all of that back, and I'm just going to take a bit more. I'll just try that again, see if maybe I was doing it wrong. So instead of hold it at a slight angle and apply pressure. There we go. So I suppose that's a reasonable amount of butter. And then it says, so after you've done that, it says flip the knife and spread. So is it any easier? Surprisingly, yes, it's actually a little bit easier. I'm having a bit of a hard time getting the butter onto the other side of the knife though. There we go. So flip and spread. Oh yes, that's actually much easier. Wow. And obviously, I'm making a mess here, obviously. I'm just trying to get this video out fast because I'm actually, like I said, I'm on my lunch break. And I got this in the post just now and I was like, well, you know what? I want to, I was having toast for lunch anyway, so I figured why not butter up? Anyway, so let's put the two together and have a look. I'm going to leave these here for just a little bit so the butter can melt, and then you should be able to compare the damage to the two pieces of bread. So this was the ButterUp, and this was the standard bread knife. Let me clean up a little bit as well. Hopefully, I'm thinking that this is going to be the first real-world demonstration of the ButterUp on YouTube that wasn't actually produced by the company. So, my initial thoughts. Butter knife actually this ButterUp knife actually was much easier to spread. I didn't do as much damage. Like if you have a look into this bread, I've damaged it quite a lot. It still remains fully intact. I was able to spread the butter, I'd probably say 10% easier, maybe 20% easier than a standard butter knife. So really, it's not really that big of a difference, and I was still going to eat this anyway, so the difference really isn't that big. Overall though, the product does work as described, and it is a nice butter knife. It's a very unique idea, probably a good gift for someone for Christmas. That's what, I've got these spare ones for my family members, so I'll be giving those to my family. And overall, yeah, it seems to do the job. Gets the butter on evenly and prepares a good piece of toast. So, not that it really matters, but I'm just gonna. Okay, that's a good piece of toast. And I'll just for testing, I'll do this one as well. The ButterUp knife has definitely increased the flavor of this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.